Hello dear lovely YouTube watchers. Can you believe this card? The other day I was looking through the archetype cards to find one that meant truth, and I had no idea that this Aletheia, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, means truth. It says Aletheia, ancient Greek, is truth or disclosure in philosophy. It was used in ancient Greek philosophy and revived in the 20th century by the philosopher Martin Heidegger. Aletheia is variously translated as unconcealedness, disclosure, revealing, or unclosedness. It is also sometimes treated as truth, but Heidegger himself later argued against this. The literal meaning of the word is, quote, the state of not being hidden, the state of being evident. It also means factuality or reality. It is the opposite of lethe or leth, which literally means oblivion, forgetfulness, or concealment. According to Pindar's first Olympian ode, Aletheia, the name of a Greek goddess, also known as Veritas, the Roman goddess of truth, the daughter of Zeus, while Aesop's fables state she was crafted by Prometheus. In the early to mid-20th century, Martin Heidegger was a German philosopher who was best known for contributions to phenomenology, hermeneutics and existentialism. He brought renewed attention to the concept of Aletheia by relating it to the notion of disclosure, or the way in which things appear as entities in the world. While he initially referred to Aletheia as truth, specifically a form that is pre-Socratic in origin, Heidegger, spelled Heidegger, eventually corrected this interpretation, writing, "To raise the question of Aletheia, of disclosure as such, is not the same as raising the question of truth. For this reason it was inadequate and misleading to call Aletheia in the sense of opening truth." Okay, again we're back to this, what is the truth? Heidegger wrote that Aletheia, disclosure regarded as the opening of presence, is not yet truth. Is Aletheia then less than truth? Or is it more because it first grants truth as a dequatio and certitudo, and because there can be no presence and presenting outside the realm of the opening? These are people who love word salad, aren't they? I'm sorry, dear people of my YouTube channel. Let's have a little look at the book, shall we, and see what Kim Krans, The Wild Unknown Archetypes, has to say about Aletheia. Is it funny? I've put it on the book, but the only bit of colour on this card is this gold and this purple. So our soul recognises the truth when someone speaks it. A cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognise Aletheia by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Aletheia card requires us to step towards an act of truth, and this might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honours the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. So this card means clarity, revelation, disclosure. It is said that the resonance of our voice, I knew there was something about the spoken word, it's said that the resonance of our voice changes when we speak a falsity. In this light, practice seeing truth as a vibration. Picasso said, "We all know that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realise truth, at least the truth that is given us to understand." And this is the question, isn't it? There's layers of truth. There's truth, and then there's a story about the truth, and then there's understandings of the truth. Two different people looking at the same, even the same set of facts, come up with a different story, don't they? That's what we do as little humans. We interpret facts, figures, situations, people, beliefs, and we decide, right, this is the actual truth, this is the truth of the matter. And I admire these people that can be so certain of the truth, because the truth is sort of fluid, isn't it? The actual truth, when you add another layer onto each situation and each picture. I'm going to have 3 readings for the truth, because the 3 is a very powerful number, and the truth is very powerful, and it's not to be underestimated. 2 cards for that one. Not to be ever underestimated, the truth, and also treated with respect, the truth, because the truth is like the foundation of the world that we're living in, unless you believe we're living in a lie. How much do you believe the truth? What do you think the truth is? In any situation, there's an underlying feeling of what's real, what's really here, what's really happening, what's the truth of this matter, you know? And I can understand why this philosopher would say, well, it's not really the truth, because we can't really know the truth. The truth is beyond our imagination. Think about it. If what we imagine becomes the truth, where is the truth in this moment? So what he said, he unveiled a layer, he reeled it back in, and he said, no, it's not the truth, it's the disclosed. 2 cards for that one. It's the disclosed. It's what's evident, it's what's obvious. So it's a layer of fact. It's disclosure. It's having a part of the truth, or an element of information and facts which some people know and other people are unaware of. So if you're a person who's hanging on to information that other people need, ask yourself, when is a good time to disclose the truth? So that's what I'm going to use this disclosure card for. Is disclosure coming your way, or is it time for you to disclose to another person? You know, I personally can understand why people withhold the truth until the right time, but it's lying. Whichever way you look at it, if you've got information you're not giving to another person, and you think that person doesn't need to know it because it's going to hurt their feelings, there's going to be fallout, there's going to be consequences, and you're scared of those things that can happen because a person knows information, well, those are all your own inner turmoil, your inner problems and your inner emotional states to learn to deal with. The person who deserves to know the information, if they really are deserving to know, and they've not done anything to deserve not to know, right? Because that is a very powerful way of withholding information. It's a form of punishment, isn't it? It's like, well, that person doesn't deserve to know. Needing to know, deserving to know, these are questions for you. If the reason why you're withholding information is because you're scared of the fallout, that's not a good enough reason not to give the information. It just really isn't. And it is an opportunity for you to improve your bravery and give yourself the strength to handle the information sensitively and with care, but also to know that you trust the other person enough that they can deal with this information. The information wouldn't have come your way and their way unless it was meant to be used. Okay, I do believe that. Information comes our way, doesn't it? Every day, daily basis, we're bombarded with information, and then perhaps one of the strongest roots of information is when it comes directly from another human being. So these cards are going to have a look at people who have secrets and information to give, and information that they know that they're sitting on and not telling. When is the time to give that information over? And one of these cards is going to be a person who's in receipt of the information. So one of the piles will be you're about to hear the information or not, or that there is information that you're still being kept from you. And one of the piles will, or possibly two of the piles will be it's time to give the information, but obviously I don't know what's going to be in these piles yet. So for the truth of it, we're going to use these white stones. I'm not sure about this broken stone. I'm not feeling the elephant today, because elephants never forget. I don't know though if it's tough. I've got 4 bits of, I've got one really, really clear, like this is the truth of it. It's all going to become clear. One of them is holding on to the truth because they feel that the information they've got is painful. One of them is holding on to the truth because they are the person who is going to be pained by other people knowing the truth. And then the elephant is not forgetting. I'm going to put the elephant who doesn't forget. Elephants never forget. And how do we know this? I don't know. But elephants never forget. And the Aletheia, the opposite of this, is forgetting, letting it go. It's in the ether. The Aletheia is bringing it forward, making it known, disclosure, becoming clear, scared of the repercussions and holding on to painful information. Okay, we'll see what comes up first. This person is in pain over the truth. This one, they all want to come out. The truth wants to come out in all of these readings. Okay, trying to find a flat surface to stop the little stones rolling into this reading. Oh dear, I do admire people who can use wooden tables to do these tarot readings. Transformation. Okay, and that's quite possibly what you're scared of. Let's open all the cards and have a picture. Oh yes, the moon again comes up for counselling, when what you need to look at is what's going on within you. Isn't going to help holding on to the truth and the facts, worrying about it, dealing with somebody who's ready for a fight. Heaven, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. And this is how you feel about it. You feel like, well, you don't need to be telling the truth because there's no need. You could just hang on and hang on. How long can you hang on? Well, not much longer. Look at that. This is the wings of disclosure. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's the one of coins, which is the ace of coins, and it is the angel of truth then flying towards you, giving you the strength and helping you to know that just because you feel there might be a change with a financial situation, you're going to have a breakthrough, and this will be the breakthrough of you telling the truth and being honest. Just say the words, find the right time and place and say the words. And look at the turmoil that you're putting your own mind through by keeping it in. That isn't worth that level of pain. No amount of fallout or what can happen from speaking the truth is worth the pain of keeping it in. Okay, so this disclosure is for you to say you can do this, and if you feel you need some help to do it, go for counselling first before you start talking about it. Process some of your fears with another person before you let the truth out, because it is a very powerful, very, very powerful set of information that you're holding on to. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Let's do this one that's really, really clear. It's already clear. The truth is already out there. This person. The disclosure. Upliftment. Oh yes, this person knows that the truth is spiritual. Be spiritual with the truth. The Fool. Starting something new. The Page of Wands. Take off the blinders. Stop allowing the deceit to continue. Okay, so you already know where the deceit is. There's been a period of waiting. You've got your support network. You're ready to let the other person make their decisions. You help them have full growth. And the Raven bringing you news. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. No, stop doing that. Oh my goodness, the devil, the commitment card, the Knight of Swords. There are people that you want to keep secrets from. And the Ace of Cups, look at that, the Ace of Chalices and possibilities. Okay, the truth will set you free. That's the story here. Your spiritual freedom will come about by being honest with yourself about who you are, about what you want, about where you're going. Just speak your truth and be yourself, and that will set you free and will set you on a path to higher spiritual growth, and you will have a happier life because of it. Be brave. It's out there. You already know the truth. That's the thing. It's not disclosed to you. It's already, you don't need to have it disclosed to you. You've already got the truth in your hands, and so you know how to share your truth. Start sharing your truth. Just drop it out there in little bits and pieces, and then the path will open up for you, so you know where you're going. Once you've committed to your truth, you've established what your truth is, and you're like, well, this is my truth, and then everyone else, with the fallout, will just fall away from you. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Dear lovely person watching this little YouTube. We have a difficult truth. Okay, let's have a look at the pointed truth. Ooh, wholeness. Make sure you're feeling in a good place when you disclose this truth. You have got the strength. You're being given the strength by spirit. There we go. You can do this. You're really worried about what everyone else is going to think. But you don't have to be so fearful, because, again, with the Six of Wands, Wands of Harmony, what will happen is, when you come out of your shell, you don't need to run away after you've told the truth. But if you do, then make sure you've got a place to go. Okay? So before you tell your truth to people, which is going to come as news to some people, make sure that if you feel a need to get away from the situation, that you've got a safe place to go, somewhere where you can go and lick your wounds and recoup the strength that you're going to need in your heart for the next stage, because you've got a decision to make. The Lovers comes up obviously for a romantic relationship or a love affair that perhaps other people don't know about, but it also comes up for a choice, making that choice, which means one person's going to be happy and one person's going to be disappointed, and you're the person in the middle, that it's time for you to be honest and say the truth and let the cards fall as they do, but just prepare yourself with a backup plan. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.